Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you Bro. That's sick, right? Okay. Right. So let's get the autism out of the way. Right, so and that's preferably not close OBS. Yes. Today we have a quick session. We have about 1 hour. So I have time till like 7 o'clock, and we're gonna work on. Right. Okay, so let's first change the size of the font in the terminal, right? That's pretty important because a lot of people have small displays like phones and stuff. Yeah. So let's do that, right? And let's continue by moving into the directory of the project of today, right? Today we're not doing software renderer project. Oh my god, we're not doing software renderer project, right? What we are doing is UI library project, because I need to get a little bit of work done in there, right? Because like the thing is, you have click me, right? I can make it bigger, and it's kind of a nice API, right? So let's go through it. We kind of initialize windowing, which just initializes the windowing stuff. It used to just initialize the X11 display because it was purely X11, but I moved away from that, and the library is now using GLFW, right? For the windowing, and then we create the window with a size and title, and then we initialize the UI core, right? So the UI core handles the UI, right? Ethico Cyber, hey my dude, what's up, bro? What's up? Right. So and then we create a div from the root div. So the root div is basically the parent, right? So that's the parent that we give. And then we set the layout of the div to be horizontal. And then we set a listener on resize. So the on resize is being called when we get a resize event on the div, right? And this just sets the div height to the height of the display, which basically makes it so that the div is always as big as the window, which is the white thing, right? So the white thing is the div, and that's why it scales perfectly. And then we set some flags, for example, div adjust center horizontal and div adjust center vertical, which just adjusts all items in the div to be centered, right? That's why the button is centered. And then we create a button with a label and set some attributes, right? So it's a pretty cool API, and then we submit the stuff, which we also which submitting is basically telling the UI core to reshape the layout, right? Because if some stuff happens, then we need to reshape the layout, but not every time. So that's why we implicitly call it. Theme looks clean, bro. Can I have this in VS Code? It's just Groovebox. It's Groove Chad, which is a slight variation of Groovebox. I just set the theme in here, right? In the theme picker of NVChat, right? Okay, and what we want to do today is implement animations. Probably we won't really like, I don't know how. I have no idea how I would do that. But what I already changed is the thing was entirely had a blocking event loop, which is kind of it's kind of like not not that great, right? For to scale things up and stuff. So that's why the event loop is now non-blocking, which is already a good thing, which makes animations a lot simpler, because then we like if we have a blocking event loop, the event, like the loop will only execute if we actually get some user input, right? And animations can also be run if there's no user input, right? So that's the first step that I already did by using poll events instead of wait events. But I will stop yapping and we need to code now, right? We need to code now. I think what we want to do is basically, let me think. What we need is for every widget should have something like an animate function, right? Because every widget should be able to animate itself, right? And the animation function just takes in the time of the animation, I guess. Like the time, like for example, if it's like 2 seconds into the animation, it gives 2. Just the time, that's what we need. And also like some other stuff, right? But let's define a lf widget animate callback. So lf it takes in a widget and a float t, right? Right. And then when do we want to animate? We want to animate when an animation is running, right? I guess. So, and to check if an animation is running, we just check if the because what we need is float enum time and float OMG, your voice is so cute. I can't focus. Bro, by the way, you can't see the chat. I need to show you that in full picture, right? So like that. Okay. So the anim time is basically the time that an animation takes, and then we want anim elapsed, right? That's also kind of important. And then we also have a lf widget animate callback animate. I guess. Yeah. And then we need some function. What IDE are you using? Neovim, right? Neovim the goat. So lf widget animate, and it takes in a widget, and it kind of needs to take in a t, right? Or coffee. I think we don't really need the t, right? Because the widget already has the t as elapsed time. So I was thinking some garbage, right? Where is it? Animate. It's so hard to code in like this large text. It's actually very hard. Nano is the goat. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. So let's implement lf widget animate. So lf widget animate will just animate the widget. So it basically calls animate, right? So if animate is not equal no, we call animate with UI and widget, and then we say and. Now the important part, we say and. And we kind of need the delta time, right? So how can I follow this project? Currently just by subscribing to my Patreon, because yeah, like YouTube doesn't monetize this channel, so I kind of have to monetize my stuff somehow, and that's why I have Patreon, and on Patreon you can get the GitHub repo and contribute and stuff and look at it. So yeah. So if animate is not equal null, and animate is not equal null, and widget dot elapsed anim elapsed is smaller than widget anim time. So basically, while we are in the animation, we want to animate, right? And then kind of say widget dot elapsed time anim elapsed plus equal, and then we need some function lfui or gets delta time or something. UI, right? So let's implement that for. So void lfui core get delta time lfui state to UI, and so that's some random function. So where can we put it? Okay, so this is kind of random. So re-render dirty, random stuff, right? So let's put it alongside that. So getting the delta time just involves having a delta time variable, right? So basically return UI. So that's kind of unnecessary. We kind of don't need the function, right? I'm kind of fumbling a bit. So then what we need to do is just in the, not in the begin render, in the next event function, what we need to do is calculate the stuff. And in the UI state, we retain the float delta time and last time. Right? That's kind of important. And then we say float current time. We're cool, we're not saying current, right? Cur. Is equal to gfgable get time. And then we say UI dot delta time is equal to current time minus UI last time, right? And then UI last time is equal to current time. That's basically the thing, and then in widget we can say plus equal UI delta time, and then we kind of also animate all of the children, or do we? Right? So I don't know. Should we animate children? That's kind of a question, right? Because I don't really think so. Because the animate function should basically just animate our widget, and it should not care about children at all, right? And the animate function should probably and then we want to make it dirty, right? Dirty little widget, right? Because it should be re-rendered when we animate it, right? Pretty easy stuff, right? So I think that's kind of it, right? I think that's kind of it. But only, okay, so make dirty, what does make dirty do? Can I just remove dirty or something, or not make dirty? Like make dirty just, okay, so make dirty just renders the thing and then makes it undirty, right? So we want to animate and make it dirty. Okay, so that's basically it's basically a function, right? Goldberg, hello. Hey Goldberg, what's up, my dude? We don't have music, right? We don't have music. Do you want music? I think you want music, right? I think we had the faded NCS music. I mean, why not hear NCS music? Oh my god. Good. That's kind of a I don't know if you can hear it. Maybe it's very loud, maybe not. Bro, it's so hard for me. Bro, funk is better. Yeah, I know. Like, but then my video gets like demonetized. Like it's the entire channel is demonetized, right? But the video gets flagged when I put music in it that is not copyright free. And this is copyright free, right? But I can't listen to it. It's impossible. It's impossible. It's so loud. It's so loud, bro. Aren't there like NCS funk? NCS. Yeah. Let's leave the music. Let's leave the music, right? For now. Maybe we'll get back to that. Okay, so animating a widget is kind of, yeah, kind of easy. Try rough. Yeah, I know. I always hear to lo-fi music, but if I, like, as I said, if I hear to lo-fi music, the video gets flagged, right? Because lo-fi music isn't copyright free. Okay, so we now have the animate function. We now have the animate function. So now. I'm wondering. Because you kind of want to specify the animation as the user, right? Right? So let's try that. Basically, why did you not accept my request in Discord? Because I don't use Discord? I mean, I can open Discord. But wait, let's first say... let's first say we have a animate button. And animate button just says widget dot widget dot props. No, widget dot props. No, I'm done. Widget dot container dot size dot x plus equal like 5 times UI data time. Okay, that's, we need to sudo make it still. Right? So UI data time and size dot y is 5 times UI data time as well. And that's basically the animate function. What coding language you like the most? I think C. C is cool. So that's basically animate button. At on button click, what we want to do is basically button dot I'm thinking, because like if the, like in here widget animate anim elapsed kind of needs to be 0 when the animation has ended, right? Because if we want to start a new animation, it kind of doesn't work. All right. Okay, let's just say else widget anim elapsed equals 0. I guess. So let's say button.base.anim time is equal to 3, and then button dot base dot animate is equal to animate button, and then button, and then lf widget animate UI widget. Oh my god, bro. The insanely well thought out setup, right? So that's basically us animating the button when we click it. So let's now check if it works. Okay, it kind of did a thing. Let's just remove all of this stuff. Or basically all of all of this stuff, right? So is it calling the animated? Let's see. Animated. Animated once. Ah, that's because yeah, we kind of need to say we kind of want to tick all animations in here, right? Yeah. So basically tick all animations. Wait. Okay, so we want to animate root and then yeah, okay. So we say lf widget animate all of the childs, and that's basically it. And then we say UI root. We want to animate root. Right, and then so we want to animate root. Yeah, that's it. That's basically it. So so we kind of don't, yeah, we kind of, that should kind of work, right? Ooh. Try again. Ooh. I think it's because I think it's because right? I think it's because. So let's say widget.animate is equal to null. Yeah, it was because. Oh my god. Do you see that shit? It's not stopping, right? It won't stop. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck is this? Do you see that? This is insane, right? This is just insane. This is so cool, right? Okay, but it did something. Like, the thing is, it kind of didn't stop animating. So let's kind of see why that is. I think it's actually, I hate this file structure. Oh my god, and the size of the font, it's so disgusting. But I'm doing it for you, right? So let's kind of remove this, because this, I think, is causing the animation to play forever. And it stopped. Right? Okay, but let's not make it dirty. For rendering fonts, I'm using my own Renara. It's an actual, like, it's so good. I'm so proud of it because it can render fonts so well. Should I show it to you? I don't know. Just go onto github.com/cococrest-renara because it's really cool, right? So let's say LFUI core submit, which is kind of dumb. But look at this. Kind of cool, right? Kind of cool. But the thing is that we're doing it kind of wrong, right? We're doing it kind of wrong, and also let's try and do something like that. So if you ask what are we doing wrong, as you can see, the font didn't change in size. What distro are you using, bro? What the fuck? Just a balloon, right? What distro? I'm using OpenBSD. No, I'm using Arch Linux, right? Okay, that's kind of cool. But as I said, we're doing it wrong. Let's better say lf widget set padding widget, and then widget props padding top plus 5. Right. So let's see. Okay, but times delta time. But let's say 50 or something. Oh, so Renara, are you using free type lib? Ah, you mean that. Oh my god, it's so cool. It doesn't stop. Ah, it stops. Yeah, I'm using free type, bro. Free type, the good old free type. But the animation is kind of sick, right? Right? Let's say percent %f and then GFW get time. And GFW get time returns a double. How long do you think it takes to set arch to get you have? I think you mean how long it takes to set up arch to get what I have. Like it took, like if you're experienced, maybe it takes a few hours, and if you're not experienced, maybe 2 days or something, right? Maybe 2 days, maybe 2 weeks. Like what I kind of don't understand. You know what I don't understand? So first thing, why can't we just do else widget atom times equal to 0? Why? Because then it will infinitely. Oh, it worked. What? Oh no, I mean atom elapsed. What? Yeah, now it doesn't work anymore. Oh my god, it's so cool, right? It worked? What the fuck? Oh no. What? What the hell? Okay, I'm not asking. We kind of want to, if the animation finished, right? We want to reset the time so that we can do stuff, right? But for that, we kind of need something like animation running, right? So bool animating, and that is basically animating. Oh my god. Let me think. What the fuck, this microphone? Animating. Just animating a screw while yeah, it's kind of hard to say because what C standard are you using? Like, I don't know, the normal C standard when you say gcc-o main.c, right? You're not specifying a certain standard, I think. Right? So it's kind of, I don't know, because if it's null, like if it's like if time elapsed is 0, if time elapsed is 0, we kind of don't want to start an animation, right? We don't want to animate stuff. Right? why can't we just say nm times equal to 0 and widget nm elapsed equal to 0? Wait. Okay, it stopped. And it's going again. I'm so smart. Like, I'm kind of dumb, I know. But still, right? What I don't really get is why when I resize, some weird stuff happens. That is kind of sus, right? Kind of sus. So why does that happen? No idea, man. No idea. But the animation is kind of cool, right? What we kind of want is to have the in the animation the like you know some stuff, right? And also yeah, let's say the animation time is 1 second. What we kind of want is in the time we want a value that in a time of 1 second brings us to a padding of another value. That's basically the API that we want to have, right? But first of all, we should kind of need to fix the other stuff, but I kind of don't want to, right? What like, this is one thing. Yo, bro, where do you work? I'm working nowhere, right? Like, no, that's not true. That's not true. I'm working in a every Friday. I go to a kind of small company here in my city, and they do web design and not only web design but web development in particular. And I'm working for them, you know. But I don't really work anywhere, right? Going to school. Okay. So what we don't want UI core submit. Oh my god! Can I please? Oh, lf UI core submit. It shapes the thing. Okay, so we basically don't want to shape the thing because animations should kind of don't care about the layout, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we can kind of animate stuff, but what we kind of want is okay. So what we want is a button hover event, like button enter event and button leave event. Okay. So, Right. So let's say the button handle event one click. Yeah. Okay. So let's also listen for when event smooth, and then we kind of say in this thing we say if event.type equal when event mouse move. That's it. Then we have the button, right? And then we kind of say on hover. Right? So widgets button alert button on hover, alert button on hover function on hover. Right. So let's say we install the thing, and on hover we want to execute on hover. And we kind of want to say what bro, what is your school name? No, I'm not going to say that. I don't want you spying on me, bro. I don't want. I know, no. I know, no, no. Right. Okay, so on hover, we do on hover, with the thing. But what I want is I kind of want to get a on enter and on leave. Yeah, okay, so that's kind of garbage. So let's say lf button func. Nah, bro, just for fun. Just for fun. Button func t on click and then, bro, shush, real. On enter and on leave. Can you do stuff like this? Yeah, you can. That's cool. On leave and then we say so that's the button, right? And then we say if event. Yeah, do we get an X? We probably get an X, right? Ah, will event mouse move? It's not even implemented yet. Okay, I kind of can't do that, right? Okay, let's remove this. GFW close callback, GFW mouse move callback. And then we have a sudo env GFW to check the thing. So GFW, I don't know. GFW set cursor callback, right? Cursor pos callback, X pos and Y pos. Sorry. So X pos and Y pos. Okay, I am also coding now. Cool. Yeah. So we have the GFW mouse move callback, right? And it executes. How much time do we have left? Okay, a bit. We actually managed to go. I don't really thought we would actually manage to implement animations, but they kind of. I mean, we didn't really implement animations, like really, but kind of, right? So that's a ev.x is equal to. I think it's un16t exports and then ypos and current event. Oh, God, please leave me alone with that C++. Current event is equal to when event mouse. Where's move? When event mouse move. Yeah, and ev.types equal to when event mouse move, and then we handle the event. Okay, not too bad. Where's the problem, bro? That's a problem. Okay, so because we don't use that function, so let's use it, right? GFW set cursor pos callback. GFW mouse move callback. Like that. Right. Yeah. Okay. UI core, WinGFW button. Yeah. So if event.x. So basically, if you yeah, like what we kind of need is a tool hovered and if it does not intersect, we just say button dot hovered button dot hovered row is equal to false, and then in here we say button hovered is equal to true. Right? We kind of should get the button already in here, else it's kind of dumb to do it like this. And then if button hovered, wait, so we basically never get to this code when the okay, what we can say is if button hovered, so if it was hovered, we say button on leave UI widget, and then on enter. So yeah, so on enter UI widget. Okay, kind of makes sense, right? Let's try that system out. Let's try it out. Right? Okay, it still builds fine. What? Just exited on me. Why? Because when we move the mouse into the window, it just breaks. Why? Why? I know, boy. Okay, so EV close callback, but we kind of want the EV. So in here, we want the LF when mouse move forward, right? And it has a it kind of has a UN16TX, UN16TY, and LF set mouse move callback mouse move, and yeah, it's kind of a lot of code repetition, repetition. It's kind of inevitable, right? And we could create some obscure macro and stuff, but let's just not worry about it, because abstracting this stuff away would just overcomplicate things, right? EV mouse move. Why? Where's the win? Doesn't it? The win is somewhere else, right? So the win is in platform win GFW, I guess. No. Like that's the state. Okay. So LF win LF win mouse move func EV mouse move mouse AV move callback or something, AV move callback, and mouse move callback or EV mouse. Oh my god, EV if we move callback, mouse move callback, and then we break, and then we do stuff, and where is the thing? Okay, it's in here. And mouse move callback needs to check for the mouse EV mouse EV move callback, and it should call the EV move callback with uint16t xpos and uint16t ypos, and that's a t right here. Okay, so normal writing in chat, right? Okay, okay, perfect. Okay, it's because we have on click and on, so on enter is equal to null and on leave should be null. Okay. I think it's because, yeah, if button hovered and button on leave, wait. So let's make that a little bit better by just saying and button on click in here and then in here and button on enter. That should avoid the segmentation faulting. It didn't, right? It actually didn't. And that's probably because we should put that in here as well. Yeah. Nice. On button click probably still works. So let's say clicked and let's say clicked. Okay, drink something. All right. So it can be clicked. Now, can it also be left? So on button leave, we say left the chat. Let's try that first. So button on a leave is equal to on button leave. Like that. Left the chat. Left the chat again. Again. Okay, that's cool. Okay, but it left the chat already in here. So we kind of need to say, because so it where does it leave the chat? In here. So if it is hovered, yeah, right, but it kind of isn't hovered, right? So let's say button hovered is equal to false. Shouldn't that work? Alright, shouldn't that work? By the way, why in you wait? Clicked? Left the chat. By the way, why in on button click function you just cast UI and widget to void type and do nothing with it? Because if I right, that's kind of lost, right? That where is it? Like this is gone. And this I just I just void them out because I just want to print stuff. And if I wouldn't void them out, I get an error that they are unused because I have warning set to errors. That's why I'm doing that. So left the chat, and let's say on button enter, I say entered the chat. Okay. And let's say on enter is equal on button enter. Let's enter this motherfucker. Okay, we enter it a lot. Okay, so how should we fix that? Where's the entering? we basically say and not button. How about? Right. So okay, now we're only leaving. But okay, right. So button now it's equal to true in here. Okay. That's kind of cool, right? Okay. That's kind of not so not cool. Okay. Why am I running it again? Okay. So now let's try our animation system, right? So let's say animate button up and animate button down, right? And on button leave we say and then we say widget.anim time is equal to 1, and then widget.animate is equal to animate button down, right? And then on enter we want to animate it up, right? So weird. That's kind of cool, right? Okay, but let's do that only for like 0.2 seconds or something. Okay, it's still too much, so 0.05 maybe. All right, and then maybe, but like then maybe, okay, we want 0.1, but this thing should be a little bit less. Or maybe like 0.2. Like this API is completely, I don't know if I saved. Okay, saved. This API is kind of insanely dumb. Oh my god. Okay, so we basically only want to set the padding, like if widget props padding top minus 30 is less than like something like 10. We want to return it. Yep. Wait. Wait, it's less than 10. We want to return. Times delta time. Okay, someone wrote something in the chat. Yo, I might be dumb asking this, but where are those X marks on every... But what? Ah, I used NV chat for my new set out by added Clang T. It's like if you change something in it, it means that it's basically a like a change in the Git repository. So all of those files have been changed, right? Compared to the last commit. Yeah, that's what it is. So let's see if that works. No. Nice. We kind of have some cool animations, right? Some cool ass animations. Let's say LF font resize UI or LF button set font size UI button something like 60. Okay, that's kind of cool. And now let's say the padding should be something like 40. And we want to do that before we calculate the corner radius. I wish I could be like you. Thanks, man, bro. Thanks, man. Look at this. They're getting kind of an animation. Okay, but this is kind of a problem, right? Um, yeah. Okay. Oh, I didn't know NVChat had built-in Git setup. Thank you. Yeah, it has. It has. Um, yeah, it has. We kind of we kind of would need to implement a real animation system for that to really work, right? Um, but I think the time, like I'm getting a little bit of headaches, right? Because it's getting dark and my screen is so bright and stuff. So it's kind of ass, right? But yeah, so where's animated? Where do I say that? Here. So let's not say all of that. And okay, let's now see the CPU usage. We probably won't see any CPU usage. So let's say test. Okay, test 0 0.1, 0 0.0, 0 0.1, 0 0.0. That's kind of good, right? That's kind of good. What if we have multiple buttons? Bum, bum, bum. So let's have is less than like 10 or something and I++, and we don't do that, and we say 10 in here. Scared the shit out of me, that sound. If you turn the light on, I think it would be easier for your eyes. I know. Oh my god, that's kind of... Why does it stay like that? um, yeah, we kind of... It's kind of cool, right? I'd probably... Why does it stay like that? That's kind of cool, right? Right, guys? It kind of works, but I don't know if it actually works. So enter, leave, enter, leave, enter, leave, enter, leave. Okay, that. Okay, but now the problem. Look, enter, leave, enter, leave, and then enter, leave, enter. Okay, also works. So I think sometimes if I bam or something like bam, bam, in one frame, if I jump from, yeah, like sometimes it's just some like a little bit scuffed. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Kind of cool shit, right? Kind of cool shit. Let's try making the font a little bit bigger, maybe like something like 24, like 20. Yeah, and then we have 5 buttons, maybe. Yo, look at this. Ah, I get it. Let's gonna remove that for now. I kind of don't get it, man. Yeah, I don't know. Something is kind of wrong, but we have some animations going on. I mean, they may be a little bit scuffed. But whatever, right? The like the please go away. Thank you. And you too. I think they won't go away. The general system is set up. Okay? The general system is set up, and I really need to go. So that's it for today. I hope you like this little animation stream. Let's go onto YouTube and do some scuff shit. What is the scuff to do? I mean, I could go on my channel and stuff, but yeah. Fuck! The thumbnail of the stream is wrong. Oh my god. The thumbnail of the stream is wrong. Wait, I can show you this. You know what that says? It says that I can't make money off of YouTube, but in German. Yeah, okay, okay, so my subs, that's also some cool guys. Maybe Faded and CS. That's a good ending, right? You're right, by the way. You're right.